speaking of Twitter, you guys remember probably if you're on Twitter, there was this horrific, absolutely horrific account called Kamala HQ. And it was run by these 20 somethings who just constantly lied. And then there was another account started called Kamala HQ Lies, which was an account that called out all of the lies. And they went back and forth, and it was absolutely insane. Those 20 somethings of Kamala HQ, according to Axios, have now been recruited by the official Democrat Party to run a new Twitter initiative called FactPost News, where they're charged with, quote, trying to combat online misinformation and respond to Trump's administration actions by pushing out memes, videos, and graphics. You can see a photo of these complete psychopath liars
They look,
on your
I mean,
screen.
the way they look, though, it tracks, doesn't it? I mean, it just completely, look at them.
Totally tracks.
Yeah, it tracks. I mean, you can smell that picture, you guys. You can smell it.
So it's absolutely ridiculous. Now, Kamala HQ Lies has changed its name to Media's Lies, and it's the same account, and they will be combating the misinformation that is for sure going to come out of FactPost, whatever they're called. And just to give you an example of what we're talking about, first of all, the official FactPost tweet came out. FactPost News is their handle. And so they're saying this is the official rapid response page of the Democratic Party, holding Trump and MAGA extremists accountable. Welcome to FactPost. I searched back just for the past couple days to see what kind of facts they're posting. I'll just give you one example. They posted this picture of Trump looking particularly orange, and it said, Trump is currently threatening to invade Greenland instead of focusing on making groceries or housing cheaper.
Did they get
That's
community
the kind of
noted?
truth you're going to get.
I
It probably has by now.
Oh, I'm sure it got community noted to hell. Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
But see, that's the joy of Twitter, though. I'm sorry, of X. That's the joy of X, that they can put this crap out, but people are going to come back and say, really? Okay, let's community note that, or let's try to fact check you, FactPost. So they're going to get pushback, which I'm fine with. It's the joy of X. They can say whatever they want because we're all about free speech, right? Doesn't mean they're not going to get pushback. Whereas on that, what is it, Blue Sky?
Oh my God, that place
is just like
cesspool.
It's just a cesspool of suck and liberal is what it is. So at least they'll get pushback here, which I'm okay with.
Yeah. Now, there are some people that are super concerned still over Mark Zuckerberg seemingly buying into this novel idea of having free speech and no censorship on his platform. We still are waiting for those changes to be made over at Meta. But one of the people who's super concerned about it is Meghan Markle, you guys. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry released a 638-word statement saying that removing fact checkers and ending censorship directly undermines free speech.
Oh my gosh, that's rich. It's really, really rich.
You can't even make this up.
638 whole words? Oh my goodness, Meghan and Harry.
I mean, can you even I just I cannot.
Go back to the UK.
Brian Stelter and Jim Acosta, what a pair. They were together on whatever news program they're on together. And Jim Costa accidentally said the quiet part out loud when he was talking about the role of the Biden administration in censorship. And here is what he said.
Meta has a lot of business before the U.S. government, and I think that's ultimately what this is all about.
Yeah, and he's complaining about the Biden administration, yelling at them to say, get some of this COVID misinformation off their platforms. I mean, isn't that's sort of what the White House should be doing, right?
No, Jimmy. Oh my gosh. Wow. And that guy calls himself a journalist.
Oh, he's super journalisty.
That is not what the White House should be doing. No, in fact, that's not what they're supposed.
Can you even? I know. Like, you can't make this stuff up.
No.
Wow. You guys, can we talk for a moment about dogs?
Oh my gosh.
And kitty cats. By the way, my sister sent me the most gigantic pillow of Ella Dog yesterday.
She did.
Like a giant, I'll have to show it
Danielle,
tomorrow.
for the win.
It's so cute. I mean, it's
Danielle.
such a sweet thing.
It's so sweet.
But if you are still, I guess I should say, I was going to say, if you're interested in like, lengthening the life of your dog, but if you're still not using Rough Greens, that's actually the better question at this point, because we have told you forever about this product, Rough Greens, that was made by naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black. He has put together these essential vitamins and nutrients just for dogs. It's got everything they need. It's like a multivitamin for your dog. And it is a green powder just for them that you sprinkle on their dry kibble, which is just dead, dry, yucky food. And then you sprinkle this like green, healthy supplement on it, and they love it. They love to eat it, and it's good for them. So you take a multivitamin, and so why would you not want your pets, because now they have it for cats too. They have Meow Greens. Why would you not want your pets to get the same health benefits, you guys? Do it. You can visit roughgreens.com. When you use promo code CHICKS, you can get a free Jumpstart trial bag, which is worth $20 of Rough Greens for either dogs or the new Meow Greens for cats. You just pay for shipping and just check it out. I mean, why not try it? Try it for either your cat or dog. You're going to see a difference in their coats, their breath, their energy level. All of those things are things that improve with the use of Rough Greens. Roughgreens.com, promo code CHICKS. Speaking of like censorship and just journalists being freaking weirdos, you know how Tulsi Gabbard is one of the people that is up for a cabinet position with Trump. Apparently, like a Newsweek reporter reached out to someone who is part of the Tulsi team, and that person tweeted out the conversation, which was absolutely ridiculous. So Newsweek said, "Hi." I mean, this is a summary, not direct quotes, but Newsweek was like, "Hi, Tulsi Gabbard spreads Russian and Assad propaganda. Comment." And so Alexa Henning said, "Can you send exact quotes of that?" Newsweek said they just sent Newsweek articles saying that accusation. And so Alexa said, "Got it. Well, here are her exact quotes of calling Assad a brutal dictator and acknowledging that he used chemical weapons on his own people." And Newsweek just ignores it and writes the story anyway. This is just another example of how
media. Right.
It's ridiculous.
It's propaganda.
Yeah. And then some of the same people who bitch the hardest and the loudest about propaganda and misinformation on the left, people like Sam Harris, literally put it out and did it on the Bill Maher show. This guy is still trying to put out the false story that Trump wasn't actually hit by a bullet. That it was shrapnel from the teleprompters. Even Bill Maher is like, dude, are you serious?
Stop it.
Check it out.
So there's one thing I am skeptical about.
Come on.
I haven't said anything about this. I'll give it to you.
I can't.
This just could be based on a faulty intuition about ballistics, but
do you think?
I'm surprised that a rifle round making any degree of contact with an ear wouldn't do more damage. I think a shattered piece of shrapnel from a teleprompter is far more likely to have done that to his ear than a rifle round.
That's so silly.
Have you seen what rifle rounds do to human bodies?
I know, but like, if it just hit it by the slightest possible degree, it just, it makes much more sense. The guy behind
Well, no, but I do. No, there's no question there were rifle rounds flying. I mean, someone was killed. I'm not debating that at all. But if in fact a teleprompter was hit by the rifle round and we know there was shattered glass, that makes more sense to me.
Except that they weren't. I mean, there's photos showing that the teleprompters were completely intact. Why would he say this nonsense?
Yeah, well, because he wants so badly to believe that Trump isn't as strong as he is.
Yeah.
He wants to rationalize that so hard because he can't. It's like he's so entrenched in his TDS that he just can't believe it. He can't believe that Trump actually stood up after being shot in the freaking head, stood up and said, fight, fight, fight. He can't believe it. There's so many people in this country that just refuse to accept that. Accept it, you loser.